Hey guys, welcome back. First off, thank you so much for all of the comments, all the likes, all the subscriptions. That's super awesome. Second of all, I have a dog here today. Again, I dog sit a ton. So, might bark, might not. Um, yeah, so I saw a ton of comments. Didn't want me to edit videos, but there was other comments that kind of liked it. So I'm gonna try just like not editing a video again. I don't know why you guys just want to see people talk while they play Clash Royale. I thought that'd be boring. So, but I mean, I'll listen to the people. I'll give you what you want. Do I know what I'm gonna talk about? No, but yeah, I'm just gonna try and battle, get trophies. I saw someone suggest, I think it was switching out Bomber for arrows. So I'll give that a try. Um, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to actually talk about something I saw on the internet lately, which I thought was insane. It actually has nothing to do with the internet, but it has everything to do with money, and I love talking about money. If you've seen I think it was one of the original videos I posted that I deleted because I was like scared that everyone was hating on me or something. You will see, I mean, you probably remember me talking about money. And so, okay, so basically, I saw someone post, oh gosh, I'm not used to this, what do I do? Someone commented about car payments. They're like, oh my gosh, not having a car payment is a luxury. And I was like, are we joking? What do you mean a luxury? That should not be. I'm just going to tell you this right now. If you do have a car payment, you need to sell your car and buy one used that you found on Facebook Marketplace or wherever online. Like, do not ever buy a new car. Don't get car payments. Like, you don't own the car. I hope you realize that. If you have car payments, you don't own the car. You are in debt, and it just drives me nuts because it's not a luxury to not have car payments. That should be the norm. I feel like, yeah, the only time that it is acceptable to have a car payment is if you're like completely out of money and it's like, I don't know how it would be, but some sort of emergency situation. Oh my gosh, that was such a terrible, okay. It's hard to play this game and talk at the same time. I'm just like, I can only focus on one at a time. But anyways, even then, if you have a car payment, it should be for a car that's like $4,000. Also, before you buy a car, you better be checking, what's that called? Not Kelly Blue Books. Wow, now I don't even know what it is. I'm just focused on the game. Anyways, you better be checking Consumer Reports, because if you buy a car, I saw another comment after the not having a car payment is a luxury. I saw another comment. Someone was like, "Yeah, that plus 8,000 a year in repairs." I was like, 8,000 a year in repairs? What are you driving? This is why you need to check Consumer Reports before buying a car. If the reliability on that, on Consumer Reports, is like 0, if it's less than a 3 out of 5, you should not get that car. Like, I drive a Toyota Camry, and it's great. I don't know, man. I just replaced the transmission on it, and so now it's gonna last me like a lifetime. Actually, I didn't replace it, it was rebuilt. But point is, don't waste money buying crazy expensive cars unless you can pay for it in full right then and there. Because that is just so stupid. Just wasting money on car payments. Like, just being in debt, If you have any loans or if you finance something ever, that's called debt. You don't own that thing. Anyways, I get pretty fired up about that because my parents are really big on money and all that stuff. I'm being smart with your money, I should clarify. Oh my gosh, I'm done for. Oh my gosh, why didn't I play anything there? I just watched myself get destroyed. Play again. I really should try more merge tactics. I know I hated on it a ton after during the last video I made, but I actually played a little bit. I was like, okay, it's starting to make sense. Let's see. How is this gonna go down? 2 Valkyries. Also, you guys like my berserker hair? When I was like starting to do the video, I was like, I wonder how many berserker comments there will be. Because I've seen so many comments. Okay, also pause. Someone was like, yo, you look like Valkyrie. I don't know where that came from because like, I don't even have red hair. But anyways. See, I don't get why you guys like videos where people just like talk. Like you guys are just like, oh, it's just people only watch these videos just to see people talk. But I feel like this is so boring. Like I'm not giving you guys anything. I'm just sitting here complaining about people who are stupid about their cars. How about I tell you guys something interesting though? My little brother, so I only have one brother and then the rest of my siblings are girls. And I can claim that I formed my brother. I made him the man he is. Just like all the video games, all whatever, I got him onto them. For example, Fallen Order, that game is so good. That game is so good. Although I spent way too much time on that. Just stuck on levels. But I completed the game. I completed it. But I think I only had like 70%. What's that called? Because I finished the game, but I didn't do like 100%. I didn't unlock 100% of the things. It was only like 70 or 80. Anyways, yeah, I just put my brother on everything. So that's pretty fun. Fallen Order seriously was such a good game. I haven't played, what is it? Jedi, it's like Survivor or something, the new one, because when I moved out, I didn't take my console, obviously. And so I did not want to drop like $400 on a console for one game, especially if I was like, I'm going to waste so much time on this. And now here I am wasting time on my phone. So what's the difference really? But I think Fallen Order is just such a unique game idea, like for Star Wars, because it has such a good representation. Oh my gosh. Has such a good, not representation, but it's just really good at showing the sides of like war that they don't normally show. For example, just in all the movies, you know, you see the main characters just going in and they're like, just destroying everything, fighting, whatever, but you don't see the aftermath of it, you know? I mean, I guess you do, like, I guess the originals are the aftermath of the prequels, but what I'm saying is, like, you don't see it in the individual lives of the people that aren't the main characters. And Fallen Order is just so good because he just goes planet to planet and he just sees all the destruction. And he's just like a regular guy too. Like, I know he's a Jedi, but he just lives a regular life. And so I really, really love that game. And yeah, after I completed it, my brother was like, it was like a year or so after that he was like, started messaging me because I was out of the country at the time. And so he started messaging me. He's like, I'm almost done with the game. I was like, nice job. So yeah, cool story. This will be my last game before I end the video. Because not much going on besides me losing and I'm talking about who knows what. Whoa, what? I thought I had my emotes off. Goodbye. I saw someone comment something that was so funny, and I don't even think it was intended to be funny. It was just like in all caps, and they just said, "Go Pickles, go!" And I thought that was so funny. Just out of all the comments of everyone's opinion, they just like, what brought it to their mind to just like, "Go Pickles, go!" Like, were they watching a part of the video where I was like it was like heat of the moment. Like what was going on? I don't know. I saw at least 50% of my viewers are in the US, so I want to know what you guys did for the 4th of July because I didn't really do anything. I just dog sat. And then I went outside and there were fireworks everywhere, so I didn't even really have to do much for that. I should tell a story, but I don't know what story. I do remember, this is a not that entertaining story, but this is a story from when I was in high school. Um, and I was on a sports team. I don't want to give out too much info about myself. But for that, we were all gonna do like it was the fall, it was around Halloween, so we were gonna do like a corn maze date. And so we all had to ask someone to come with us. But I had a boyfriend at the time, and we actually had other plans for Halloween, because I think it was like the day before Halloween or something. And so but I forgot that I had already told someone else that was like, hey, let's carpool, I'll give you a ride. I was like, okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had all these spells. I'll wrap up this story fast. Basically, I told them, yeah, let's carpool. And then I have this problem where I don't want to take accountability, so I just lie when I panic. So I told her, instead of just saying, hey, we actually don't want to go, I told her, I was like, he doesn't want to go with me anymore, so I'm not going. So she was like, oh, well, you're going to come anyways. I don't want you to sit at home and be bored. I'm like, oh, I'm just doing homework. It's fine. Meanwhile, I was like, we just have other plans. Like, I don't know why I didn't just say that. So then she drives to my house anyways. And I was like, no, it's okay. And I'm like texting the guy at the same time. I was all like, hey, like, don't come to my house yet. They're literally here. You might have to meet me at the corn maze and then we can dip or something. So yeah, when she pulls up, she's like, I'm not leaving till you come with. I was like, okay. I get in the car and like she and her date were like so smug. They're like, we did it. We like saved her night. And I'm like on my way there. I'm like, ooh, what's gonna go down? So I get to the corn maze. And so while I was there, I told her, I was like, yeah, he just can't. He wasn't like trying to hurt my feelings. He just had like a big family dinner and like he couldn't miss it because like everyone in his family had to go. And so just because I didn't want her to think that I was just getting like stood up or something. And then she, oh my gosh, I should really just. So then we get there and I go, oh my gosh, actually, he can come. He just texted me that he just finished the dinner and like they're letting him leave early or something. And so then he shows up and she's like, oh, this is great. See, it all worked out. So we go and we get in line. And then we look, and the person we're behind in line is his brother. And his brother, so he was the guy I was on a date with, he was supposed to be at a family dinner where all of his family was, but his brother was here. So it was like, oh shoot, like we got caught on the lie. So like I heard it whispered, I was like, dude, just pretend. Like pretend you were at the family dinner. And my date was like, how was the family dinner, bro? Like, yeah. So anyways, we all went into like the corn maze and then we just like booked it and left.